We are now live.
Are we supposed to do a show? I thought we were just hanging out.
Welcome back to another episode of Clickbait Sports.
I'm just waiting for the darkness.
Shailene.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what this is. This is our 4th annual Clickbait mock draft. We are here to provide you with the most accurate. We've done the research. We've been in the trenches. We know exactly how this is going to play out. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me for our 4th annual Clickbait mock draft, we have 5-point vids. 5, how's it going, brethren?
I'm good. I've been locked in a room for the past 2 weeks just studying and doing mock draft simulation over and over. Nobody knows more about the draft than me. Nobody knows.
That's fair.
More.
We're going to need that info. Urinating Tree, of course, joining us. He is still QB-less. Tree, what is going on, brethren?
Don't talk about no QB list. We still have Mason Rudolph and we still have Skylar Thompson. I'm totally coping right now. It's fun. It's fun. Can't wait for the draft.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Beside him, we have the legendary Brandon Perna. Perna, what is going on, brethren?
I actually had Elon's Neuralink chip installed to my brain so I could know everything about the draft and all of the prospects all at once. It's everything everywhere all at once, but for
Great movie.
drafting.
And you've seen that movie now.
I watched it with Tom.
That's
It's
true.
a great movie.
It's a great
And
movie.
speaking of Tom,
I need to see it. I have
the
not seen
former
it.
It's worth seeing, 5.
NFL Fan
Okay.
of the Year, back from his hiatus in Japan,
It's true.
Thomas Daniel Rossi. How's it
Okay.
going, brethren?
It's great. No, it's good. It's now getting ready for the draft. I'm leaving Monday night to be in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
Looking forward to it.
Can
Green
you
Bay.
let us in? Will there be any type of Tom announcing a sort of pick here in the 2nd and or 3rd round?
Well, 2nd and 3rd. So the 2nd and 3rd is reserved for former players. Like that's like their legends. So like they put those out. So there's potential. I did ask for a day 3 pick. Just being completely transparent and honest, I have no idea. I have no idea if it's actually
wow.
happening. So
It
The
should
7th
happen or we
round.
riot. We riot if you don't announce.
listen,
Absolutely.
I have high hopes, but my expectations are on the floor. So we'll see what happens. I honestly have no idea. So
That we will. Before
Maybe
we
they'll
get
pick
started
Stevens
with our
to
mock
fancy.
draft, we go to Urinating Tree. We want to know if you had to predict right now who would be the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
At this rate, it wouldn't shock me if Big Ben tries to come back because it's they tried to go all in on Ayuk. It's gone to crap. Aaron Rodgers is
Pat McAfee thing.
yeah. I thought he was going to do it on the big night ad. I guess he didn't. He wasn't there, and then nothing happened. All he did was rail on the Jets the whole time. So
We will see how it plays out. We will
Yeah.
also see how it plays out in this mock draft. Starting off, and we are going to get to this rather quickly because
Beautiful.
Tree has a hard out at 6:05. So we are going to make sure we get him out at that time because the Pens are playing. And who are they playing?
they're playing Washington Capitals. Final game of the year. It's for bragging rights. Pens aren't going anywhere. So
Yeah,
Oh.
neither are the Rangers.
That's fair.
Oh.
well, your Rangers are more disappointing, man. There's a lot going on there. Calvin DeHaan's complaining sexual assault by the bread man that got settled and
Some light
swept under the
subjects.
rug.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
yes. I forgot. The Florida Gators did win a national championship. I
They
was
did.
there.
Tim,
It
you missed absolutely
was
nothing. He just crapped
Yeah.
on the Jets.
phenomenal.
He said words, but they meant absolutely nothing. It felt like somebody trying to pad out a 15-page essay with 12 pages of filler. That's what it really came down to. You didn't miss anything.
That's fair. That is fair.
Yeah.
With that
We've
being
all
said,
been
go
there.
Gators. We are repeating next year as well. We are reloading. But let's get to this.
Real quick, Scoots, how was that seeing that in person? Because you were there, right?
Yes, I was there in person. It was sensational. honestly, I think this was the best trip that I have taken, save for my mission trip in Africa. So out of all the things I've ever done, this was it because it just hits different when it's your team. Like I've been to the Super Bowl.
Like, I'm just happy for you to be able to witness like your team like win a championship. And since you're never going to see it with the Cowboys, like I'm really glad that you're able to have it with the Gators. So that's awesome, dude. I'm really happy for you.
That's not the first, nor will it be the last time that I hear that statement.
I wish they would have
that being
lost,
said-
but
Wait, Scooter, you saw the Lightning win a championship too. So every other competing interest other than the Cowboys you've witnessed in your life.
I basically what's going to happen is the Magic are going to win the NBA championship. The Gators are going to win in football. I don't know about the Rays. They need a lot of prayer. But we'll see. We'll see. We will see.
Okay, can we do this draft? Are we doing this serious or are we memeing this? What is the?
What do you?
I don't think we've ever taken one of these seriously.
Yeah, we've
I
done
think
some
we've
weird
tried
trades.
before, but it always breaks down into taking Divine Diablo in this.
Hey, Divine Diablo's a saint.
We discovered Divine Diablo. You know,
We
he may say,
we
you know,
did not.
I trained and practiced my entire life, but nay, we brought Divine Diablo to the main stage. I will.
Okay.
always
I
say.
think so. I think we honestly moved him up around.
I think
just
so.
from doing our mock draft.
Yeah.
And with that said, let's see if we can find the next Divine Diablo in this draft here. On the clock to start things off, we have the Tennessee Titans. It has been anticipated that they will take Cam Ward #1, which means, of course,
Let's go,
they
Matthew.
will not take
Congratulations,
Cam Ward.
man.
Let's go, Matthew.
Ward is legit.
Huge
If you watch the film on him, his anticipation's good. He can throw receivers open. Ward's legit. They're taking him.
we're gonna give him the
Are we
layup.
gonna confirm it?
There
I
you
say
go.
we give them the layup and then we get freaky.
Okay.
Mhm.
Are the Titans the only
Now-
one who can't screw up the first round?
They cannot. Now, this is where I have questions for you guys. Why has Shedeur Sanders just dropped like a rock in a pond? Like his draft stock, like some people have him ranked like 47th. Why is he not a desire? Why everyone was like he's going #2?
Perna and I
But no one
actually
wants to
talked
draft
about this
him now.
on GPS because if the Browns and Giants don't take him, and I think it makes sense for the Giants not to take him because they can go like an Abdul Carter, you know, best player available. But if Cleveland decides to pass on him too, then there's really not another team except maybe the Saints in the top 10 that would go and get a quarterback. And then there's like a long stretch until like maybe you have like the Steelers or somebody trades up to get him. So I think it's a matter of, you know, with the Giants getting their QBs, you know, obviously not that of the future, but to be at
Tommy
least
DeVito.
solid. Like I love the Giants just going best player available, and Cleveland might decide to do the same there, and then it just gets wonky, and then maybe even the Saints get him.
I actually do think that's exactly how it's going to play out.
Yeah, we'll take Kyle McCord. Why not? All right. Then what does Cleveland do at 2?
I actually
they
think
take
Cleveland
Travis
is
Hunter?
going to go Travis Hunter and shock a lot of people here.
I don't think that'd be a shock at this point.
Yeah, it wouldn't
Well,
really. I mean, he's a very good
Everything say
player.
Abdul Carter for the Browns, but I think it's trending more towards Travis Hunter.
I honestly still think Shedeur Sanders could be in play just because they want to find a future guy for Deshaun Watson. They have
You
him
should
rest
look
for
at
a
what
year.
punters are available.
At 2, though,
Do you
It
think?
makes too much sense for Shedeur. It's too
Let's
much.
go
it's
Shedeur.
Too logical.
let's change
Yeah.
it up.
No, let's do some Shedeur. Let's rock it.
I say a punter.
I would actually love if this happened because then it would leave room for Genty to fall further.
And honestly, it's a Browns move to make to draft Shedeur Sanders.
Mm.
It would be.
That's fair.
But they have Joe Flacco, right?
Obviously, the Giants are going Jackson Dart at 3. That's just a given.
Middle space, Nick. True.
Listen, I have been buying the Abdul. This could be a misdirection, but a lot of people are saying Abdul Carter.
It's a
lot of people are saying that he makes sense. Now, had they not gone out and signed Russell Wilson, you know, maybe Shador would fortunately fall to us at 3, but they clearly want to win next year, which is dumb. If you ask me, they're going to try to assemble a 10-win roster and get half of those. But if they want me to huff that hopium, if they want me to stick that in the pipe and take my blowtorch and inhale all of it, I will do it if it's Abdul Carter.
What
Put
will
it in
you
my
do
veins.
if they take Jackson Dart at 3 for real?
Oh my God.
I was
He's
gonna
not,
say-
he's not
Great.
that
I
good.
would love it. I love it, dude.
He's not that. There's a lot of concerns about Jackson Dart, especially the scheme that he ran with Lane Kiffin down there. A lot of play action. Like, you don't know really how good Jackson Dart. I was higher on him until I saw a couple breakdowns on him, and you don't know how good he is, really. I think the Giants should take the sure thing. Well, the surest thing, which would be Abdul Carter.
I think the sure thing's Travis Hunter.
Trade with the Colts for Daniel Jones, Berna.
Yeah.
You know what? I like Abdul Carter because I think he's going to pair well with Kayvon Thibodeau, and they are going to go into oblivion and not do anything really, even though they were very hyped coming out of the draft.
Oh, NFL admin.
NFL
in the chat,
admin.
buddy.
All right, admin's here.
Wide
That's right.
receiver.
That's right,
Out of-
baby. Come on.
What college?
Tom
Where did
Grossi,
you go to
wide
college,
receiver.
Tom?
SUNY New Paltz, baby. Let's go.
SUNY New
Yeah.
Paltz.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't even have a
All right,
football
give me
program.
Abdul Carter. Stop trading. Brandon, stop
Yeah, Daniel
Stop
Jones, he's back.
it. You.
Daniel Jones back in the building. Mother
That's right, baby.
Lucas.
Danny Dimes. Woo!
Ooh.
We'll be dropping
So,
on dimes.
With the Colts.
All right,
they
then
go-
have them draft a tight end. Have them draft
Tyler
a
Warren.
tight
I
end,
mean,
please.
Tyler Warren, he is so Colts coded. It's not even funny.
Have them move up to 3 to get Tyler Warren.
Yep, give it to him.
That's right.
All right. Craziness at the draft.
Do the New England Patriots trade back for Mac Jones? They need a backup.
Is Tom Brady still available on here?
Well, Joe Milton is gone. So
Jackson Dart.
I think for the Titans, you asked the question, who's the most Mike Vrabel player in this draft?
Ooh.
And it feels like Travis Hunter, as a man who has played both sides of the football, just like Vrabel himself. And that's a nice pick. That'd be a great pick for the Patriots at 4. But are we going for the worst mock draft ever, or
We gotta sprinkle some realism.
Sprinkle some
Is there
reality.
another
Ultimate
guy
bait.
who either has a first name Travis or a last name Hunter that they maybe get confused at the podium and they announce the wrong name?
There's
Or
a
they
tight
pick
end named
a-
Gunnar Helm?
or a white interior offensive lineman. They could pick one of those guys.
Let's see here. Hunter.
Because that's very
Oh,
Jarquez Hunter.
Bill Belichick.
Jarquez
Who's
Hunter.
below that?
Hunter Wohler. That's very
Ooh,
Patriots.
From Wisconsin.
I like them accidentally drafting Jarquez Hunter.
I agree with that. They need a running back.
Give us Hunter.
Yeah, works.
Oops. Damn it, we met
Let's go.
Travis. We met Travis Hunter.
Yes.
The old Tampa Bay switcheroo. They wanted Booker Reese. Instead, they picked the other guy.
I think
the form's
Jacksonville.
not working.
Give the Jags a cornerback
We do this every time. We do this every
so
time.
that Jalen
what about-
Ramsey will no longer be getting talked about going back there.
I
I
think
can see
that-
the Jags. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say, because there's always the confusion. I know he changed his name, but maybe the Jaguars make a play for Josh Allen, the quarterback, in an effort to have all of the Josh Allens. And then maybe in that case, they'll be able to be competitive this year.
I don't think they're going to get Josh Allen. I think they have to settle for Brandon Allen. So they do get an Allen, but it's not Josh Allen.
What if they
Okay, give
trade
him
Josh
Brandon
Allen?
Allen.
What if they trade or do a swap?
And is Allen Hearn still in the NFL? Maybe they get him.
Cowboys
See here.
legend.
Can they trade Josh Allen's?
Yeah, just trade. There's a little Josh Allen swap potentially.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see here. 530.
Okay.
Player, Josh Allen.
I'm tweeting this picture and I'm just saying thoughts, question mark.
Can they
when
trade
we are
him
complete.
Josh Allen for Josh Allen?
That's what I'm saying. A little Josh Allen swap. There we go.
Josh Hines Allen.
Yes.
There we go.
throwing in
Force
a second.
trade.
Okay. Force this.
All right. There we go.
Bills are
That's
on
a
the
Ben
clock.
Roethlisberger trade.
Bills.
Honestly, I think they go Jackson Dart.
Dart.
Jackson
Dart.
Dart.
I
Yep.
feel like it is
Jackson
a very
Dart.
Josh Allen
They
move.
need a
They're gonna try
quarterback.
and rebut it.
Yeah, they
Just
just
traded their
lost Josh
quarterback.
Allen.
Best QB on the board left.
Perna's like, I won't do that to my Bills. I'm going to give him Travis Hunter.
The Bills get Travis Hunter.
All right, he can play quarterback there
The
too.
NFL is saying that the
actually-
title is that we're spot on with our title.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dude, I want to see Josh Allen throw it to Travis Hunter, and then I want to see Travis Hunter pick off Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
I like it.
With the
Raiders.
Raiders,
Let's give Raiders Genty just to
Al- no.
destroy
Well,
the
no, who
Cowboys.
ran the
Al
fastest?
Davis, you picked the fastest wide receiver possible.
Yeah, who ran the fastest?
Oh,
40?
That's
I don't-
Matthew Golden.
Matthew Golden. Give him
Yep.
Matthew Golden.
Yeah, give
Yep,
him Matthew,
Matthew
Golden.
Golden. They need a
Well,
wide receiver.
Matthew Golden's
edition.
funny,
Golden.
but we all think they're going Ashton Genty,
Mhm.
right?
We
So
are, but
The old Raiders meme would be to actually just take the fastest running back instead of Genty. And I believe that was Jadon Blue, right? Didn't he have the fastest 40 time on Blue? Let me
I don't
double
know
check.
about the running backs.
He ran 4.38 at the combine. Later improved upon that with a sub 4.3. Specifically clocked a 4.25 at his pro day.
Oh wow, yeah, give him
Perna.
him.
Mhm.
I think that might be the fastest.
King
What was the fastest 40 time? Was that the fastest 40 time?
Jadon Blue.
It was
There you go.
Spatial Tootin.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Vermont
yeah.
legend. All right.
They like his speed.
Ooh, the Jets are going to
Jets.
take Cam Scattaboo, right?
I mean, I'm
Did
trying
you
to
call
think
him
here.
Scattaboo?
Scattaboo,
Scattaboo.
Skibbity,
Honestly-
Skibbity.
Didn't even take the right running back. Didn't even take the right.
I called him Scatabo for a whole video, and then
Do you think they make a trade with the Broncos or the Dolphins for Zach Wilson? Do you think they bring him back?
No.
What if they bring back? What if they bring back Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold?
I like Sam Darnold. I like that. The Seahawks move off Sam Darnold. They're like, you know what? We had him in the locker room for a couple weeks. He's not our guy.
Yep.
Then we give the Seahawks T-Mac to replace Metcalf.
Maybe, but the thing too, it's Sam Darnold. He's too Coles coated with his clothing. How about that?
What the heck? They
Just
don't
like
even have Sam Darnold in here.
What? You
They
can't
had
get Sam
Daniel
Darnold?
Jones for the Colts, but they didn't have Sam Darnold.
Ooh, is this thing smart enough to
Who's
remember
John
the
Rhys
trades that we
Plumlee?
made?
John Reese Plumlee. You're talking about kick returner John Reese Plumlee for the Pittsburgh
John
Steelers,
Reese.
legend himself.
Why is he listed as QB for the Jets?
He's
I think he's
to
probably
backup.
one of the backup. He's probably a tryout guy.
Oh, that doesn't show up on your screen, does it?
No.
No,
No.
we're not
Darn it.
seeing it.
John Reese Plumlee is a legend of legends. Do not mock that man's name. I feel
They
like
have him listed as the Seahawks quarterback. They got Sam Howell, Jaron Hall, and Plumlee.
I feel like with his name, he should be playing Gimli in the next Lord of the Rings.
No Darnold though. Can't do it. Well, maybe a trade with the Dolphins will work here. Let me see Miami. Let's see if they got
are you
Zach
doing?
Wilson. Nope, they
While
don't have
Perna
Zach
is doing
Wilson
that-
listed with the Dolphins either.
Question for you guys. Do we think Jalen Ramsey gets moved
Wait a minute.
during draft night?
If he does, he's not going to get more than a day 2 pick.
Yeah, it's a day 2 at the most. Perna, here's what I would say. Tua is undefeated against the Jets.
Ooh.
So maybe a little interdivisional trade, right? In which they're going to bring Tua, and then he can continue to not have the Jets win.
Okay, so let's see here.
So
They will send over Tua.
Oh.
You can only do one player. That's lame.
I know you want to trade
That
Tyreek
is
Hill.
lame.
And Aaron Rodgers still listed with the Jets. We're gonna
Aaron
give,
Rodgers.
Yes.
We're gonna
yes.
give the Dolphins Aaron Rodgers. I got to give an extra pick
Okay.
there.
Now the Dolphins are going to be on the clock.
There we
Yep.
go.
Okay. And the
You know, it
Dolphins
could
will
go
take.
just like
Paperwork.
this.
Listen, just like every once in a while, Scooter, you predicted that the Gators would win the national championship. You finally got one right. One of these trades is going to be correct. If Scooter can get one of his picks right, one of these trades will be correct.
Why do we leave Brandon in charge?
My money's on the Daniel Jones trade.
Ashton Jeanty goes to the Dolphins. It makes too much sense.
Too much.
Mike
sense.
McDaniel would love to replace Raheem Mostert's production with Jeanty, even though
I say
they got Achan.
Carolina Panthers, Abdul Carter,
And Danucci.
Julius Peppers vibes.
Let's
They
just give
just
the
signed
Panthers
Julius
a pick.
Peppers.
Abdul Carter. Great job, Carolina.
All right. The
Saints
Saints
need a
desperately need a
quarterback.
quarterback.
I mean, if we're going quarterback here, who's the most New Orleans coded quarterback? I don't think it's Milrow. I'm feeling who's the LSU quarterback in this draft?
They got Tyler Shuck, baby.
And
Tyler Show.
Hey,
Wow,
that's
weird.
those 7 years in college, backing up Justin Herbert, really gave him that experience, man.
We're working on a Shuck video. His story's crazy.
This is where
Really?
Cam Scatterbo goes.
Yeah.
Cam Scatterbo to the Bears. Make it count.
I mean, Jackson Dart makes a lot of sense here,
Does it?
for Chicago, just in case Caleb Williams doesn't work out.
No, give him Cam Scatterbo. Is it Scattaboo or Scatabo?
49ers. 49ers.
I think it's actually Scattaboo.
It is not
Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
That's what I've heard in an interview with him. The people talking to him were calling him Scattaboo.
Scattaboo.
Where's the other O?
I don't know, man.
That's fair.
I
I
pronounce every name wrong. I'm the wrong person.
49ers on the clock.
Can we not give the 49ers anyone good, please?
Who's the
Who
best
would hurt
available?
the Packers the most?
Nope.
Who do the Packers really want?
They should draft
Probably
their
wide
replacement
receiver.
for Brock Purdy and just not tell Brock Purdy.
Packers
Tyler
mock draft.
They're looking wide receiver, aren't they?
Will Johnson. Give him Will Johnson.
Tet
Will
feels like a
Johnson.
good replacement for Ayuk.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, the Packers do need a wide receiver, and we gotta love Tom having those breaks.
Cowboys a kicker. Can we give them a kicker?
We're not getting a kicker. We have the best kicker in the league.
Yeah, but just give it. Assign them a kicker.
Absolutely not.
Please.
What about Jackson Dart?
It's always good to have an insurance plan, right?
Yes.
Just in case Dak
I mean-
gets hurt again.
You need to replace Trey Lance, and I mean,
Let me see
he's
who-
the Trey Lance of the Trey Lance.
Who's been taken right now? Scroll. Let me see the 1 through 11.
Look at that list. It's beautiful.
Mhm. It's a beautiful list. Greatest list ever.
This actually is terrible for the Cowboys if this happened, honestly.
It's actually great.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, man?
I know exactly who the Cowboys would take here.
They trade back to the Titans for Tony Pollard.
Probably Omari and Hampton.
We're
You guys
not
probably
taking
go
Omari and
Sounds
Hampton
very
at
Cowboys.
12. Mel Kiper doesn't know what he's talking about.
Marion
Matter of fact,
Hampton's
just
really
ridiculous.
good, man.
Just-
And-
I'm not saying he's not good. I'm just saying at 12 when we can get him at 18 and move back. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, guess what? I said the same thing about Jahmyr Gibbs. Look how well that turned out. Just saying, brother.
Mhm.
We'll see. Give us
Xavier
Amari
Williams will
Hampton.
save
Just give
Cowboys.
us Amari and Hampton.
Is that
Actually,
man's
do
name
you have a
We're
Tesla?
not taking Tez Johnson.
The smallest man in this draft.
Oh, we got a 50.
Oh, Fitty.
Oh no,
50.
not me.
It's
Thank
gonna
God.
be great.
Not me.
Shooter.
It's gonna be beautiful. What are you talking about?
You know, the crazy thing is I've seen him mock to the Cowboys in the like
later
third
rounds?
and fourth rounds.
All right, Jets.
All right, the Jets are back.
I'll give him Mason Graham.
Give them
That's
Mason
very nice.
Graham. That would
The
be a
Mace.
smart pick for them. All right, the Giants here. Give me Jackson Dart. Just we need a quarterback.
At
Has
14,
Jackson
there you
Dart been
go.
drafted?
Mhm. See?
It's good value.
Yeah, I mean Daniel Jones, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Tommy Cutlets. That's a meme room if there
Yeah,
ever was.
we need at least another quarterback too, just in case.
Falcons, I think, go quarterback here too.
I think they go tight end.
Oh, tight
Colston
end or
Loveland.
QB?
Colston
Yeah.
Loveland.
How about a tight end that cannot block? How about that?
Where's your
Never
guys'
mind.
knowledge of this draft so far? Like, do you guys know the players through round 2, 3? Where are you guys?
I know
this year?
position groups for the Packers. Like that's kind of where I'm at.
I got to
Who
the
the
second
Broncos
round.
want to trade.
I got second round talent. I'm tapping out after
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I
we'll give
honestly,
more.
I always
Whoa.
just show up at the draft and let Tree do all the in-depth analysis, and then I
That's
just,
fair.
Yeah.
you know,
That's what I would do.
That might be for bad. That
Kinda
might be for
just
the
traded
worst.
with
Though,
the
just
Falcons.
mhm.
Don't worry, I got the Falcons. We're gonna get them good.
We lost brain cells a while
Wow,
ago.
we got 'em
Yeah,
already
I didn't have
ready.
any to lose.
Sick.
Oh, so Denver trades up, they get the good pick. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
They get
right.
Amari
Yep.
Harrison.
Weird how
Okay.
that works.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
even-
it's almost as if somebody's controlling the string. The Wizard
Even
of
in
Oz. We need
chaos,
to take a
like
behind the curtain.
you
Where's
shine.
Toto?
Cardinals.
All right, what do the Cardinals do here?
Ooh, I
Who's
think
the
they go
shortest
Will
person in the
Campbell
draft?
Yeah. Will
with
Campbell,
his short arms to protect their short quarterback.
I like it.
synergy.
He's got T-Rex arms. Is that?
They're saying his arms are a little short.
Give the
does that even
Bengals
mean?
the best receiver.
Yeah, I think they need a
available.
wide receiver.
They
Yeah.
definitely
Yeah.
need
Matthew
that.
Yeah,
Golden.
they need to-
Matthew Golden.
He's already off.
Sorry,
Oh.
Luther Burden.
Luther Burden.
Sorry, Golden's still
Oh,
there.
no, Matthew Golden's there.
How is Golden
Matthew
still
Golden's
there?
there. Boy,
We
he's
didn't
going to
draft him.
shower them.
I wanted him
with,
to go to the Raiders. Just saying.
Good hands.
And then we got to give the Seahawks a wide receiver to replace Metcalf.
Oh,
So Egbuka,
Yeah,
go
give him
with
a-
Jackson
Ibuka.
Smith and Jigba.
That's a good pairing.
Ibuka and Njigba. Ibuka and
Mhm.
Njigba. That is going to be
That's a
tricky
tongue
for
twister.
announcers. I like it.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tampa Bay is looking for a quarterback now too.
Are they?
No.
Absolutely. Think about it. They
Walter
only have
Nolan.
Baker
That sounds
Mayfield,
like
Kyle Trask. They need a true QB1.
The Bucks got Baker. Let's not disrespect Baker.
Yeah, Baker was really good, man.
Let's put some respect on Baker Mayfield.
All I'm saying is Kyle Trask is better than Baker Mayfield, and he doesn't even get a chance to prove it. It's
Jerry,
really crazy.
Oh,
How dare you? Where
It's
is
really
Cleveland?
crazy.
Could you imagine if Scooter controlled the draft? He would
Hey.
just trade.
Scooter would just make every trade for
And
the
the
Dallas
Cowboys
Cowboys.
trade
Trade.
up.
Yeah, he would have 30 first-round picks for the Dallas Cowboys.
It would just be all Gators players going in the first round.
every
Give
Gator,
him,
just the
give him,
entire
like,
Gators
yeah, if you want
roster.
to do like a real pick, give him like Campbell or something.
What if the Browns sent Deshaun Watson over
No.
to the Bucks?
Why
back
would you
to
do that to
Baker?
the Bucks?
That's
No,
not-
not to the
not-
Bucks.
Mayfield would
Do it
be
to
good.
another team, not the Bucks.
No,
I think he goes to back to the Texans, if anything.
I think
I
I
think
need
you
to
should
massage
back
this
up
trade a
Baker.
little more.
Okay.
Give him Will Campbell.
No, Will Campbell went to Arizona.
Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah, give him an edge rusher. Yeah, I think Campbell would be solid.
Edge
Pretty
rusher
crack.
would be good.
We're actually doing this.
Who's their best edge? Is it Mike Green? Let me go.
Probably
here.
Mike Green.
Mike
Mike
Green's
Green's
solid.
probably your best edge.
No Pierce.
Mike Green.
I cannot
Boom.
wait to post this on Twitter. This is
Mhm.
this is gonna
Okay.
be so
Ooh.
So now the
Tight
Falcons
end.
are in front of the Steelers.
Colston Loveland.
And they're
Colston
gonna
Loveland.
they're gonna take a quarterback here.
Really?
Jalen
Milrow. Milrow.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
He's
take
very
Jalen
Falcon.
Milrow.
Please take Jalen Monroe, please.
They got
Please.
Very
Jalen Milrow,
Falcon.
All
but
right.
now
the
I'm
Steelers-
thinking they trade with Miami for
Dylan
Aaron
Gabriel.
Rodgers.
Atlanta Falcons,
Dylan Gabriel to the Steelers.
they're gonna give you pick 46
What are we doing?
and 85.
Okay.
Force this trade.
So the Steelers are not even picking in the first round.
What are we
We'll
doing?
get them back in,
Nice.
and now they get their
I hate
tight
you.
end.
I like it.
Boom.
There we go.
Boom.
Quarterback,
Colston
tight end for the
Loveland.
Atlanta Falcons. Their two biggest needs.
Yeah, if that's the case, we're firing Omar Khan immediately.
All right.
Don't put that evil on me, oh.
Don't worry,
Do not
Chase.
dare
Think
put
about
that
pick
evil on me.
31. Think about pick 31.
All right. What are the
I
Chargers?
think
want?
the Chargers they go
Are there any Bosa brothers left?
they go receiver.
I mean, Quentin Johnston can't catch.
Is there a receiver in this draft that has terrible hands? Dude, I feel like they need a receiver, but Jim Harbaugh is going to be like, give me another tackle.
Let's see.
Okay.
I got
That's
Rashawn Slater, Joe Alt, and now Membu.
Green
All right.
Detroit Lions trade up with the Green Bay Packers.
Tom, if it happened
Or
like
Tom
this,
Grossi.
Hey,
if it happened like this, who would you actually want? on the board?
I'll take Barron. Scroll down.
Jade.
How do you
Mine.
say that?
Jedi?
Jade?
Jade
Jedi?
Barron?
It's
Jay or
Sade.
Jedi?
Jedi Baron,
It's pronounced
and can we
Sade.
get
that far. Yeah.
if Jedi Baron goes here, can we get Jihad? Campbell
Oh wait, no,
after?
hold on.
Do
We
have-
do got to keep it. We have to keep it real. The Lions would trade up in front of the Packers right now, or they trade with the Packers. It's just they do
That would
curse me
happen.
every year.
That is fair.
If
The
we're just
Packers
being,
trade with the Lions right now. Is that what you're saying?
if we're just being honest. But I'll take
Which is-
Barron. If you want to just give me Barron, I'll be happy.
Dude,
So
for the
definitely don't give him Baron.
Jade
That's
Baron.
We're
The
saying.
Vikings
Jade.
too. That feels like a
Jade.
Lions move.
Like Sade.
I mean, I'll take an edge rusher too. There's a few that I'll take.
No. I mean, you trade with the Vikings.
Can you
Hey,
give me
buddy,
the
I'm
first,
surprised you made it
give
this
me their
far.
first rounders at least, like for the next. Nope.
Yeah,
Okay.
you got a 5th rounder in 2026,
Why it's the
Okay.
worst mock draft, man.
Mhm.
and they will take your Jade Baron.
Yep, that sounds all right.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
fair.
And then look at you directly in the crowd and be like, "That's right, Grassi."
And now the Vikings and the Packers are going to switch. And now the Vikings and Packers are going to switch again.
Don't
Oh,
you go
what
round and
happened?
round. Face your
And
partners.
then the
don't you
Vikings
go.
will forget to draft. They'll let the clock expire,
They need a punter.
and then they'll pick 25.
The Vikings.
I feel like you guys would
Walter
be
Nolan.
interested in Walter Nolan, Green
No,
Bay.
don't give them anyone good.
Give him Walter Nolan.
No. What?
Yes.
Yes. There
Nice.
you go. Mhm.
All right. Can the Texans trade out and they also trade an offensive lineman?
Who's the best
yeah.
offensive
We
lineman
got
left?
too many offensive linemen, I think.
Do Scruggs?
We've had a lot of tackles go.
Here, we'll let the Steelers come back in.
Okay.
Where you
I
at,
see.
Pittsburgh?
Ooh.
They
Well,
trade back and they give up their first next year and
True.
second next year.
do you trade your first in TJ Watt?
Oh. Oh,
Here's
I'll
a
take
question.
TJ Watt. No, can I be the
No.
beneficiary of that, please?
Absolutely. not.
No, but Tom, you can eat my taint. How's that? sound?
No, thank
Whoa.
you. I'll take TJ Watt, though.
Yeah, well,
That's
you
what
could still eat my taint. How's that sound?
I'll-
Love you, Tom, but I'm sorry. You
I'll
got
take TJ Watt.
Wait a second.
he's ours to waste.
They
Juice
still have
Scruggs.
Russell Wilson listed as your quarterback.
Oh,
Ah.
Wow. Who are you? Watt.
Trade him
Watt's
back to
going
the
with Texans?
Broncos.
There you go. TJ Watt. Okay.
Watt in the butt.
Offer trade. Force trade. There you go.
All right, Steelers are back on the clock.
Roethlisberger, that trade.
Yeah,
Now
All right,
they
now
take
pick.
their quarterback.
say no for an answer. I mean, I was
They
hoping.
definitely
Dylan
should not go offensive
Gabriel.
lineman.
Quarterback
No,
Dylan Gabriel.
not Dylan Gabriel. I'm thinking Will Howard because
Yeah,
they're
the
Ohio
next
State.
Josh Allen, according to John Gruden.
Well, John Gruden's
John
Gruden doesn't know quarterbacks for shit. He's the guy who said Nathan Peterman was going to be good, same as Paxton Lynch.
Mhm.
Oh, maybe the Rams take Dylan Gabriel.
As a replacement for Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a replacement for
Okay.
Stetson Bennett.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I like all of that.
Stetson Bennett.
Oh,
But I'm gonna give him a real
He's the
pick.
oldest QB in the draft.
Okay, Will
fair.
Johnson. Not related to Will Clapp.
Big Mac.
You got a good corner there. Nice. Ravens.
Ravens probably do something smart, right?
Yeah, they're probably looking at tight end if they're gonna.
In here
get
too.
rid of-
Oh, give him Luther Burden III, a dynamic threat.
Yeah, that sounds like a Ravens
Mhm.
move to draft a wideout.
Luther Burden. That sounds like a minister.
All right, you're back on the clock, Green Bay.
Actually allowed to pick now or no?
Yeah, you can pick.
Okay. Can you scroll down a tiny bit? Okay. 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 Okay.
Oh, give him Jalen Walker.
I'll take Pierce.
Are you
or-
scared to replace Quay Walker with Jalen Walker?
No, I'm okay.
Ooh,
Jalen Walker's a
enough
top
Walkers.
10.
I'm going linebacker. I'm going Campbell.
you need more walkers on your team, though.
Jalen Walker's a top 10.
Yeah, but they both named Walker.
Mhm.
I didn't even see who's still around. Yeah, give me top pass rusher. If you go back up, please.
Jalen Walker.
Thank you. Give me
Jihad?
Donovan. Give me good old Donovan from
Oh.
Boston College.
Mm.
Jeff Halfley will be very happy.
This
How do you say that?
this is not updated because Jalen Walker is literally considered to be a top 5 potential pick.
I don't know. We're about to break this
Hit the
site
button,
with all
Bruno.
these
Just hit
trades.
the button. Thank God.
There you go. How do you say that name? Azeraku?
Izaraku?
Good now. We're good now.
Aziraku.
Give the
It's a
Commanders Jalen Walker because I feel like they're going to have a good draft this year.
Commanders probably will add,
corner,
add
edge.
something that they need.
They're not going to have it with this draft.
Grant would be good.
Give them Jalen Walker, linebacker.
Crazy.
Okay, they can have linebacker. They've got old linebackers. We'll give them Jalen Walker.
They need fresh.
All right.
They get to steal up the draft.
Commanders.
Captain, the Caps they've gotten better since Dan Snyder left. So
Damn right.
Yeah, they know they made the play. They made the deep run. NFC
the deepest run.
Jaguars lost their top 5 pick, right? Because we traded it away.
Yep.
Does anyone see what's happening for Trevor Lawrence? Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Don't they
have Josh
similar
Allen now.
salaries?
Oh my God! Send Josh Allen there. Send Josh Allen to the Chiefs.
Nope. I would never do that. Patrick Mahomes will find his right place, which is backing up Josh Allen in Jacksonville.
Man, you ain't bitter at all.
It will be a QB competition, and in a real setting without Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes rears his ugly ass head, loses the quarterback battle.
Man, you're doing some serious coping.
You're gonna
now,
get
brother.
banned from PFF for this. They're gonna be like, "Look,
right.
you broke all of our systems."
Yeah, they can have a safety. I don't give a shit.
Okay,
All right.
Malachi Starks. Okay, now
Jags.
the Jags, they just got a quarterback, so they should be looking for some weapons here.
Give him a Simmons.
Get a nice protection for Josh Allen.
Yeah, you got to protect him.
Oh, I know exactly the guy for the Eagles to take.
Give the Eagles the best player available.
No,
'cause they
best white player, Jack Beck. White player.
Jack Beck.
They need some
He's
more.
the receiver, right?
Yes, the white wide receiver. That is definitely a very Howie Roseman.
That's
pick.
right.
And he's going to turn really good.
They got the Cooper DeJean, and they would have
DeJean.
Jack Beck.
Cooper DeJean, Jack Beck,
Cooper
DeJean.
DeJean.
Reed Blankenship.
Cooper DeJean. The
Yeah,
John.
like John. Like this John's crazy.
Yeah.
Cooper DeJean
Let me
mustard.
just see something real
Oh,
quick.
crazy.
Let me see. I don't think you can do this, but
For Myles Garrett.
I don't think you can do
Yeah,
that.
trade it for Myles Garrett. That's probably what will end up happening.
Famous last words.
let me see if this is possible.
Filter by race.
Oh.
What do you?
No, I was seeing if they could trade for a player that's already been drafted. I was going to try and give the Eagles Tyler Warren, but that's not possible.
Yeah.
All right,
Please
Beck,
don't do that.
Beck, you say? Where are you at? Receiver.
BECH.
You can search the play there.
Yeah,
Jack
buddy.
Beck.
You could.
Bet.
Greatest player ever.
I bet
Analyzing.
this is
Do
the
we
worst
break
draft you'll ever
PFF with
see.
this?
All right. Can we get a grade for this?
One of them's probably never draft again.
Oops, that play isn't in our playbook.
Tez Johnson is
I'm
crazy.
satisfied.
Yes, this is a beautiful draft, boys.
Can
Great.
This
someone
draft goes hard, if
screenshot
you
this
ask me.
and post in the DM so I can post this.
Post in the
Yeah, can you
Tlatis.
download it,
Yes.
Brandon?
We
Yeah.
must.
All right, can we analyze this? I really like what the
I think we got one pick right,
Patriots
and that's
did.
the first overall pick.
I think so too.
We're regular Mel Kipers here.
Hey, just watch it. It'll get even crazier than this in the draft. Just watch.
I'm just shocked it's Scattaboo. That's crazy.
Listen, I couldn't be happier with the Packers. You know, we traded down. We only did get a 5th round pick,
Yeah.
but I'm pretty happy.
I mean, I was at least it's not Jalen Milroe. I was half expecting the Steelers to make a trade for Aaron Rodgers, but I mean, Will Howard, the national championship, the copium's very real here, maybe. 9-8 Super Bowl, here we come. Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Kill me.
This is the worst draft I've ever seen. This is
It's
worse
pretty bad.
than last
I think
year.
even for our,
Yeah.
even for us, this is pretty bad.
Unfortunately,
No one
Boston,
traded
Nico
for
Harrison.
No one traded for Luke.
Didn't work.
The Jarquez Hunter, really? That's where it fell apart.
Yeah,
It's
it get off the
very
rails
easy to
quickly.
get the wrong name. It's very easy.
It's great. What are you talking about?
Well, has this been posted in the group yet? I need to post this on Twitter immediately.
In Twitter, have you sent it to us on Twitter?
Yes, I just tweeted it. Let me download the.
Oh, okay.
Can I post
Oh,
it as a
okay.
comment?
How biased are you? You not only don't run the draft, then you steal all of our thunder by posting it.
It's okay. I'm copying it.
Yeah, just repost it.
Thoughts.
And now you
Question
want
mark.
us to retweet you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I do not want you to retweet
Listen
me.
to you. Okay, I will repost it.
Yep.
With a quote though.
We all should post it. That way, everybody thinks we're very serious about this mock draft.
We are super serious.
okay.
Remember, Pat McAfee was out here benching our rumors back in the day, man.
That's right.
And then Ian Rappaport to smack this all down.
I
Let's
love
see
how
here.
the Colts trade up for Tyler Warren. That makes me very happy.
Actually, I think the most Philadelphia Eagles move would be to do this. Oh, come on. I had my trade going.
Because they realized it was too stupid.
They will trade Jalen Hurts to the Tennessee Titans. Right now, they'll take Will Levis.
When he started talking on McAfee today, I was like, is he really not going to say anything? And that man said nothing.
As
Yeah,
I
Pat
said,
needed a ratings boost.
Guys, people think I'm being serious. I'm getting roasted.
oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful.
Of course. If
We didn't have a
only the
kicker, that
draft
is
could
very
happen on April 1st. We're 1 week out, by the way,
It's 1 week from
from
today.
the draft.
That's
Yep.
crazy.
Guys,
I suppose, are we going to do a pre-show for the draft, like a little meetup and discussion?
We can do that if you want.
I don't think I'm going to be
Okay.
around. I'm going to be in Green Bay.
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll play it by
M
ear.
Ward.
Oh, you're
That's the
switching
most
it up.
Eagles move. That's
What
the
do
most
you
Eagles
guys have coming out on your channels? Oh my god.
I am doing a video on the most legendary bag securers in NFL history. Kirk Cousins, likely number 1, but from 1 to 5, like you really got to think, like who were the legends of bag securation? Sam
like it.
Bradford is up there. Tom, who would you say is like the most legendary bag securer outside of
Bradford would always be like my number one, like just like going up. But I think Cousins deserves a lot of credit. I mean, he got that 84 mil guaranteed. Then he's
gotten a lot of guaranteed money.
Got a
Extra
lot of
10
guaranteed
million
money.
just but staying on a roster.
Yeah. But at least he had to start. Like Bradford was like a starter for like he would start for a little bit and then he would get hurt and then he'd just like ride the bench the rest of the time. So like how many games did he actually wind up
Ainsworth's a really good
starting?
one.
Hainsworth is a good one. Deion
Hainsworth's a good
Sanders
one.
at the end of his career, what he did to the Ravens and the Commanders or the reskins, he robbed them.
I mean,
Of
Watson has to be up there, right? I mean,
Watson is there,
no
yeah.
one's happy about it, but like, dude got a fully guaranteed
Oh, that's a
contract
good
and it
one.
started how many games?
Yes.
It's-
Brock
it's crazy.
Osweiler.
Ooh.
Who gave him that money?
Hey, you know
Mhm.
what? Talk about a bag secure. Matt Flynn, former Green Bay Packer legend,
One
who
game.
week 17 threw 6 touchdowns against the Lions, then got a major contract from the Seahawks and never
Mhm.
played a game because Russell Wilson came in.
Oh,
That's
we're
fair.
talking bag secures, Larry Brown, the Steelers. I mean,
Ooh,
Neil
okay.
O'Donnell gift wrapped him a big contract, and he did nothing with the Raiders.
Mhm.
Speaking
I
of
hate,
that,
I hate Neil
Flynn.
O'Donnell.
what do you have coming out?
Well, I'm working on Hater's Guide to the NHL playoffs. That should be out tomorrow.
Nice. And Perna, what are we working on?
Well, we got a Tyler Shuck video coming out tomorrow. And if I can finish editing it tonight, it was just how insufferable Aaron Rodgers was during that Pat McAfee interview.
All right. We will be
I've
looking
never been
forward to
more
that.
annoyed by an interview in my life, Scooter.
That's
Never.
fair.
It's
Never.
just pure. It's pure Aaron Rodgers. That's why I
That
don't
is
want him
fair.
on the team.
Yeah. No, that
Tom,
makes
What
sense.
are we working on?
I'm working on trying to get to the draft. So yeah, Friday night Q&A, GPS tomorrow. I'm doing another episode. I'm streaming WrestleMania this weekend, both
Ooh.
nights. And then, yeah, so a lot of streaming happening.
Nice.
Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. You grind.
I
Don't
finally
forget about
succumbed
these.
to the fact that I have to make long form content now. So we will be starting our first long form content pieces. First up is I'm doing all the teams in order of how down bad they are before the draft. So be on the lookout for the most down bad
some
teams
long form
before
nice.
the draft.
Very
And
How
with
long
that
we
being
talking?
Said, ladies and gentlemen, this was another glorious episode of
Oh, we gotta do the
Clickbait
countdown.
Sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
And
Yeah, we
we're
gotta
going
do
to
the
the
countdown.
countdown. Is
So
what I
with
was
the-
going. What I was
Back to
saying.
regular music now, or is it still?
I don't know. I think it's still the same one, but like
very difficult countdown.
80s
rap
vibe.
over.
Yeah. It's like where the friends
Talking
are.
about numbers. Like money and you. Talking about numbers. Talking about you. Big home numbers. All right.
I got $22.
$4.99.
yes. Is that a laugh track?
Was it me?
I need a laugh track in my life.
That's
I mean, that's every time I just talk to a woman. That's just me laughing, and that's just me talking in general.
Trey, what'd you get?
$68, $82.
82,
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Come on.
64.97.
Crap.
Yes.
110.96.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we already, before you came in, Tom, we had a pre-approved punishment, and let us know if you're down to do this. Not that difficult, but we need you to make your morning routine.
Oh yeah, I could do that. Give me until after
Yeah.
the draft, and I'll have Aaron Rodgers documentary and also my morning routine. Absolutely easy. I'll
Yes,
actually include
there
them
you go.
both in the same thing. Oh, that's yeah, I got that. I'll get the
Yeah.
water. I'll get the bananas.
The ice. Yeah. The
I got you.
bananas. You're going
Oh,
to
I
jump
got
in a pool of
It will
some
not be a
kind?
problem. That's easy.
Okay.
There we
Easy
go.
money.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
like I was saying earlier, this has been another glorious episode
Face dunk.
of Clickbait Sports. We'll see you next week, or we won't. Go Gators.
I'll see you next week at the draft. Next Saturday.
We'll be
And,
drafting. We'll be doing our live reaction on the dumpster fire. Tune in.
I'll be
Trina
around.
will melt down.
I'll be yelling at stuff.
I'm going to go play pickleball.
I'm gonna.